Hello everyone, this is Laura from Even the Scales. Thank you if you've joined me today. I'm on my channel right now to talk about the abuse that I'm going through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, and what's happened since I woke up this morning. As soon as I woke up this morning, there were men stalking in loud trucks and in other vehicles as well. It wasn't as loud and there wasn't as many, but there were still stalkers who are viewing into my home illegally and monitoring my movements. And they were waiting. They were specifically waiting, like premeditated stalking. That was set up. Then that's continued throughout the morning. Then I'm just sitting here having my breakfast and I happened to do some reading. I looked up if high pollution levels over, just certain towns can affect just the weather of that area. And it absolutely can. It can, mutate the weather in a way where it can never be repaired. So I thought that was, I thought it was really interesting that could happen just over specific areas. But it's also really devastating if that's what's happened here in Campbelltown. And what it can do, it can affect the sunlight and the rain patterns. And I've also noticed this morning that there's not many birds at all. There used to be so many birds around here. There is a few, but they're not around here, not around this area where I am. You can hear them, but I'm pretty sure the bird life has been affected. And, if you're affecting weather patterns, that's going to affect everything. That's going to affect all life. And to my shock, I just heard the Campbelltown police stalking. So they are deliberately doing that because they know what I looked up on my phone. They're viewing my devices illegally. They're viewing into my home illegally. So they know what I'm doing. So they deliberately stalked. They turned their siren on and off and they were not too far away. And then there are also other abusive men. I think what I'm hearing right now is trucks. They're deliberately driving through town, shifting through their gears, and they're making them sound very loud so that the sound travels just all over the area. So, I just can't believe the mentality of the Campbelltown police. I mean, obviously this is happening for a reason with police like that. This is how disrespectful they are. These people are supposed to be protectors. So they just did that just because they can, they're just abusing their power. I don't think it's funny at all, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that wouldn't think that's funny, especially with how serious this situation is. But they do that to deliberately encourage people to abuse me too. And, of course, if the Campbelltown police are putting me through abuse and there's money in this, for the person who takes my life, of course you're going to get idiots continuing to put me through abuse because they think it's okay because the police say it's okay. So I need urgent help, and I don't just need urgent help. Campbelltown, New South Wales needs urgent help. Because, you know, we've got no police here. The police here have gone rogue. They are the criminals. And I need urgent help to stop the abuse I'm being put through. Because there's no one to call on for help. And apparently Campbelltown, New South Wales is considered to be the first green city. That's an absolute lie. And I think that it's time that the leaders of Campbelltown face that reality, because it's not true. What's going on now is sending everything backwards. And if there's been damage to the environment in a way where they've affected the weather, we're probably never going to get that back. It's already gone. So I think that people should do something about this, especially the leaders. Anyway, if there's anyone out there that can help me to stop these police, to stop these neighbours, to stop this landlord from putting me through abuse, please help me. Oh, that's right. At around, I think it was around 4:30 this morning, I woke up and one of the neighbours was breathing cigarette smoke into my home. And there were also stalkers at that time in the morning. And when this happens, I am so traumatised by what I've been through over the past 21 months that my heart will start beating very fast. I'll go into a panic attack. And this is what they did to me at 4:30 a.m. this morning. And I can't control it. So this disgusting creep that lives diagonally to me sits there, stalks me. At that hour in the morning, he's even there stalking me. He just lurks over me every waking minute that he has, and it's like he doesn't even sleep because he's always lurking there. And he was breathing cigarette smoke in. That started me up to have a panic attack. And I can't control that, you know. So because he's a very disturbed person, you know, he's getting a thrill out of that. He's getting a thrill out of seeing that he has affected my heartbeat, that he has that control, because he's a very sick, deranged person. So I need help here. Please, if there's anyone out there that can help me to stop these neighbours and stop this landlord. And this landlord, St. George Community Housing, they are enabling these crimes. They are responsible for them because they have put these cameras in my home, which is allowing the Campbelltown police to view into my home and abuse me and other people. So if anyone can help me, please contact me on the email that will be attached to this video. If anyone can just help me create public awareness, please help me. And thank you for listening if you've listened to this video.